Hi everyone, Sheree here. Today I'm going to be doing a layout based on a sketch by Kerri Bradford, and I'm using an assortment of Kerri Bradford stamps for this page. So before I actually put the page together, I thought I'd show you what I've stamped up and which stamp set I used for each item. So to start off with, my title, which is the word together, I've used the Stampin' Up! So Saffron ink because it was just a beautiful yellow to match the papers that I'd chosen today. And I've used this absolutely one of my favourite stamp sets, the Brooklyn Extra Large font. Really love using this one, and it stamps up beautifully, and all I did was use plain white cardstock with the ink and then cut out each letter so they're ready to use. Next up, I used the Gather Together stamp set, and I've stamped up the little house there, super adorable, and the leaves as well, and I used that So Saffron ink for those leaves. Just black for the rest of the bits and pieces now. From this stamp set, I've also used the This Is Our Happy Place stamp, which you can see just there. And I've also stamped the word family, this large word, which I'm planning on putting onto a tag as part of this page design. Next up, I've got the little camera here, and this is from the Go stamp set. You can see it up the top corner there, that one there. And I've also used one of the stamps out of the Oh Yeah stamp set, and this one says it may not be perfect but it's worth it, so I've just stamped that one just there to use. And this stamp set, line by line, I've used the stamp that says love everything about this, and also this teeny tiny little heart, which I've stamped in 3 times, and I'm going to use them coming out of that little chimney there, which I think will be really cute. Okay, I think there's one more. Yes, the number 5. There's 5 of us in the family. So I just got a plain piece of cardstock. This is the Brooklyn small font. Use the number 5 on that and just cut it into a banner shape. So I've got that as an extra little embellishment. So what I'll do is get started and show you how I'm going to put this page together. Okay, so I've got my pieces of paper already cut to size. These papers are all from Felicity Jane, and I've got that large rectangular spotty piece that is going to the right of the page. It's a little bit off camera, but I do have a yellow stripy strip that's across the bottom of the page, and now I'm backing my photo with some yellow grid paper as well. Now the photo will go to the left of that rectangular piece, but first I'm going to add the title. So I won't make you watch me putting or sticking all those letters down, so I'll skip forward in a moment. Right, so everything's stuck down, and I've also added some machine stitching around the pieces of pattern paper and through the middle of the title. So next I'm going to add that cute little house, and I've got some foam dots behind that to sit it up off the page a little bit. And I'm also sticking down those teeny tiny little black hearts. I do have a very tiny foam dot behind each one of those as well. I really love those. Alright, so my photo is going roughly there. I'm just going to put everything into position now just to get all the spacing right. I've got that family word that's being stuck down onto the tag, and that goes just above the photo there. I've added a long piece of twine, which I plan on just having it lay across kind of how it is right now. So all those stamped phrases are going underneath the photo there. So I'm just sticking a couple of those down into place. And that one will go there, but I've decided to add some foam dots behind it just to pop that one up a little bit, just to create some nice shadowing in that section. So that one can go on. So next I'm going to stick my photo down, and before I stick the tag down I'm going to actually add a bit of stitching to that. Alright, so I've stitched across the top and bottom of that word and also just to the right hand side of the photo as well. Just added a little bit of messy stitching in there. So I'm sticking my tag down now. Okay, just filling with that twine a little bit. And I've just got a couple more things to add to the page. So I've got this sticker which is from crepe paper. I just wanted another little bit of yellow on that side. And then I've got the little camera and that number 5 banner to stick on. So I'm just playing around with placement here, just deciding how I want those to sit. And I've got foam dots behind the camera and just a little bit of double-sided tape under that banner piece. So next I've got those little leaves to stick on. So I've got just one piece of double-sided tape behind each one, and then I'll go ahead and add some stitching down the center of each of those leaves. So stitching's done, and you will see that a little bit closer up in the photos at the end of the video, but right now I'm just securing the end of that twine on the side of the paper there with my tiny attacher. So this is almost done now. I just need to add the date, and I could have just stamped it directly onto the page, but I decided just to stamp on a piece of scrap cardstock, cut it out, and then stick it on that bottom right hand side of that dotty paper. So while I'm doing that, I'll thank you so much for joining me today for this layout. I hope you've enjoyed seeing how this one came together. It's been lots of fun just doing a lot of stamping on this page. I'll pop a link down below to Kerri Bradford, and let me know if you've got any questions. I'll see you again really soon with another project. Thanks for joining me. Bye for now.